Lil Uzi Vert just dropped a surprise project in Maverick Almost Forever EP on his birthday, and today I'm gonna review this project in the most in-depth way possible. Moving on from last year's run of 4 singles in Chanel Boy, Relevant, Regular and What You Saying, which were considered as the layup for Uzi to drop his new album riding on that momentum. But after that run, he went into complete silence for 7 months, cut to now where we are actually getting this new EP, a very important part of the album rollout. On the cover of which it's subtly written album after this. The project starts with Maverick intro where you see classic Lil Uzi in his element finding the flows. You see a big part of Uzi's music is swag rap, how he carries himself throughout the track. His quick burst of flow switches, hyper deliveries, quirky cadences. This intro is the best example for it, though I feel like the chorus is nothing crazy, he definitely overdid it on there. One of the best aspects of Lil Uzi Vert's artistry is how good of a songwriter he is, like in setting up the entire strong structure, where he hits you with the intro, choruses, verses, the bridge and the outro, supported by fresh ad-libs and back melodies while he is rapping, like in Port, which is the best song from the EP. The transition of the slowed down vocals in the intro with the repetition of the same but with a faster pace, all while the instrumental is also resonating the same paced up effect. With Uzi finally coming in with a very hollow / muddy vocal texture spitting the chorus, then hitting us with a crisp flow in his usual vocal delivery, replying to the people asking how he got his flow back. He dabbles with this exact topic also in Say It Was, the most thoughtful / personal song from this EP, where he talks about how people were hating him and they really thought he lost his touch, which he rapped in a very sarcastic way, like, did you really think I will lose my touch? And to be honest, this is a common theme throughout this project, throughout the singles from last year, and it might as well be an essential part of the new album. Ki Lil Uzi Vert has heat under his seat, he got something to prove to y'all. He is fighting hard against the washed, the fail of allegations, and he will subliminally diss the rappers who helped this narrative grow stronger in his new studio album. It's not even like the audience are too wrong for this narrative. If you look at Pink Tape, it had some good songs, but it was overly bloated, and don't even talk to me about Eternal Attack 2. You all know how it was. Apart from the highlights like Port and Say It Was, we also got songs like Go and Gas Break, which were nothing extraordinary artistically but still had good moments. Like in Go, the cadence switches and the back melodies supporting Uzi's main vocals. The whole sequencing with every line ending in Go, although the flows in Gas Break were very monotonous for me. But in this EP, Uzi did lose the push to the pedal with tracks like 223 and London, which were complete misses in my opinion. 223 was really a filler song which had nothing going on for it. The chorus was boring and repetitive, and even the verses were mid at best. With London, the moment Uzi started rapping with that British accent, it became an instant skip for me. In terms of the rapping performances, Uzi definitely sounded promising with tracks like Yoko. In there, he showed different vocal modulations and he rapped with the almost nasal baby voice, supported by a constant hard bass line. He dived into some nice flow pockets and even hit some high notes. When it comes to the production, there were elements of melodic trap, hyper trap, rage music, and jerk, just to name a few, which was in spirit with Lil Uzi Vert's usual production and his rapping style. So here are my top 5 songs from Maverick Almost Forever EP. At number 1 is Port, at number 2 is Yoko, and at number 3 is Say It Was. At number 4 is Maverick Intro, and finally at number 5 is Go. Overall, I feel like this EP was a decent try at making some hype and making you tap into that new Lil Uzi Vert album. Now the moment everybody's been waiting for, I will rate Maverick Almost Forever EP a 5.9 out of 10. Let me know your thoughts on my review and this EP as a whole. I will soon drop a new video predicting everything about Lil Uzi Vert's new album, like in the soundscape of the album, the number of features, who will be the features, the number of tracks, and of course, as soon as the album drops, I will bless you all with the most in-depth album review on it. And that was all. Do like and subscribe for the best rap content on the whole internet, and that's just a fact.